to my channel, Cecilia Holwood. How are you doing today? In today's talk show, I will be advising us on a particular topic that is very, very dear and paramount to my heart. And the reason why I am doing this talk show is to help young, unmarried individuals, adults out there so that they can retrace their step and their decision in the person of who to marry and their choice of life partner. Yes. And I'll be talking to us today from my own personal experience. And there is an adage that says that experience in life is the best teacher. So I believe from my own personal experience today, I will be sharing this with you, and it will motivate somebody out there. Uh, in this life, first thing you need to know as a young unmarried person is that your decision on who you're going to marry actually will determine the trajectory and the course of your life. Yes, you heard me right. Again, your decision about who to marry, about who you're going to get married to, will determine the trajectory of your life. If you will succeed in life, if you will be able to achieve your goals, your dreams, it all depends on who you choose to be your life partner. Because there is no way you can achieve your goals and your dreams when you are not happy. Achieving goals and dreams comes from a perfect settled heart, a perfect settled undisturbed mind. And this is the secret. And I'll be sharing my experience with you and reason why I think I am in the best position to give you this advice today. Even though I'm very, very young in age, but don't mind me, just take this advice and try to share this with your loved ones to help them to safeguard their life. First thing I want to say is that I believe that the decision about who to marry should be solely based on God and by the help of the Holy Spirit. Yes, a lot of marriages that we have today that are not working, it's not because God did not love them. It's because majority of them intentionally choose the wrong person. And there are some people that did not intentionally choose the wrong person, but some people saw the red flags, but they still decided to venture into that marriage. Young adults, come closer. Marriage is not a destination. Marriage is a journey. It's a lifetime journey. It depends and determines who you're gonna be. Even if you have all these beautiful ideas, beautiful dreams, if you marry wrongly, it's going to terminate your dreams. Even if it does not terminate your dreams, it's gonna affect your life. So why don't you take your time to carefully seek God's face regarding who you need to choose as your life partner. Seek the help of the Holy Spirit. And also, as you're doing this, prayer is not enough. You also need to open your mind. Look out for the red flags. Be open. Don't be carried away by the things, the flamboyant lifestyle this person is living. Don't be carried away by the beauty. Beauty is in the eyes of the builder. That is what they say. But beauty cannot only save a marriage or safeguard a marriage. Beauty should be something that comes from within. Even if your spouse don't have that beautiful physique, appearance, six packs, very beautiful, fair in complexion, as in spotless, that doesn't mean that you won't have a good marriage. Because your home will be what you make it. That person you're looking at will be whatever you make him or her to be. So look inward. Look at the virtues. Look at the personality. Look at all the traits. And make sure that you choose right. And now to my story. I remember when I was growing up, I was actually in my university days then. I was in 100 level going to 200 level. And throughout my university days, I had this handsome, perfect looking young man. In fact, he is an example of a perfect man for marriage. If you're looking for everything, quality of a man, quality of a good man, you will find it in this guy that I'm talking about. But we were dating, and I remember where I was. If you are watching this video and you know Ibadan very well, Orita Challenge in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria, West Africa very well. I was around that Efushetan and Niwura roundabout where they used to take a Galway transportation. When I heard Holy Spirit speak to me, that was in 2002, telling me that this person you want to marry is not your husband. Again, I remember dating this handsome, good-looking young man who has all good characteristics of a good man. This man was very, very perfect. As a matter of fact, my family even approved of him because we attend the same church. If you're talking about God-fearing, he's God-fearing. If you're talking about handsome young man, he's handsome. If you're talking about intelligent man, he is a genius. He check mark every boxes. But again, I remember where I was then, in year 2002, when Holy Spirit nudged me that this young man, Temilade, that you're following is not your husband. Then that day, I smiled. I was like, God, you're not serious right now, right? Then I said, Holy Spirit, I don't know what you're going to do. Whatever you need to change in this young man's life so that I can marry this young man, you better do. Because this young man is the perfect angel for me. But God told me, Holy Spirit nudged me that this young man is not your husband. Then this young man then, every member of my family knows him very well. Again, this young man is beautiful, handsome. He has all the characteristics of a good man and God-fearing. But fast forward to my story, I am super glad that I listened to God, that I did not go ahead getting married to that man, because I would have married another person's husband and I would have been in pain, in shackles. I wouldn't have enjoyed my life. And again, it is always good for you to listen to God, for you to listen to the nudge of the Holy Spirit, because God is already in your yesterday. He's already in your tomorrow. He knows everybody. He's the one that created every man. The young man I was thinking about then as a perfect representative might change. But because God knows, he sees tomorrow. That was why he was able to give me that nudge. And by the way, all my prayer points while I was growing up was always, God, please don't let me choose wrongly. Please help me. Choose for me who to marry. And I keep hearing that word, that in my ear every time, that you cannot marry out of me. You can't choose out of me. Yes, I hear it. Holy Spirit speaking to my ear clearly. And I always hear this. Anytime I am going into a new relationship, or anytime someone is trying to propose to me, anytime someone is trying to date me, I will hear it in my ear that, Temilade, you cannot marry out of me. And I'll just smile the Holy Spirit. I don't know what you're doing, but your will be done. Again, I thank God that I did not marry that man. Even though my family members, they know this man. And every one of them thought I was crazy then. When I told them that I am not going to marry this young man that you know, God told. When I told everybody in my family then that this young man that you know, I am not going to get married to this young man. Because God told me clearly that he is not the man for me. Everyone thought I was crazy. But thank goodness that I was able to stand on my ground and choose the person God wants for me. So back to my word. Young unmarried adults out there, your marriage, the person that you choose, will determine, the person that you choose to marry will determine the trajectory of your life. It will determine maybe you're going to achieve that beautiful goals, that beautiful dreams that you've set for yourself. And your marriage determines your life. and you don't want to live your life in pain. You don't want to live your life in regret. You don't want to live your life saying that, had I know, I wouldn't have do this. Had I know, I would have gone this way. My advice to you today is that choose rightly with the help of God. Don't choose by your wisdom. Don't choose by sight. Don't choose by what you can see. Don't choose by physical attraction. Don't choose by the financial status of that person, because only God can make somebody. The person you thought does not have anything today, no money in their bank account, can turn to become a billionaire tomorrow. Reason why? Because it's only God that can make a man. And the person you thought have him or her have this $1 billion in his or her account today, that $1 billion can disappear tomorrow, because the future and the life of a man rests solely on God. And because God is the creator of human being, he knows our yesterday, he knows our today, he knows our tomorrow. That is the reason why you have to trust him. You have to rest on God to choose for you regarding your life partner or to marry. Please, I'm begging you today, don't choose by sight. Don't choose by appearance. Don't choose by wealth. Don't choose by financial status. Don't choose by the person's political ambition. Choose based on God. And open your eyes, look inward for the virtue. The virtue that you think you can live with for the rest of your life is what you should go for. Not